Fighting Talk back again, and today I'm delighted to be joined by, well, the King is back, Adam Cullen.
Cage Warriors is fucking back. What?
How much does that mean to you, mate? Look, that last loss, I thought you handled it so well. You went on social media after a couple of days, explained everything, come off for a few days, you went back, you've rebuilt, and you've come up with a performance like that.
Yeah, listen, I talk shit. I try and back it up all the time, but I've always said I'm prepared for losses in MMA. They happen. Look at the best get beat all the time. But I've always had it in my head that when I get beat, I'm going to come back with a bang and learn from it. And I'm telling you now, I've learned so much. I know that was a first round finish, but it's my most composed fight to date. I mean, the kid was backing up, throwing big bombs, and I stayed composed. And I'm happy with my performance, happy with stuff leading into it, like my weight cut, my mental preparation. I mean, that's the first time I've been nervous for a fight in fucking 2 years. I mean, the kid was like 15-10, had a lot of fights fought like Brendan Loughnane and them. So I was nervous, I'll be honest with you. I was nervous for that fight. I knew the way he fought. He threw big bombs and he tried to choke you out. So I was thinking he's dangerous, he's coming here to finish me. And it made me perform better. The nerves, because when I got on top of him, I was fucking relentless. It
was a last minute change in opponent as well, and sort of without sort of use of a better phrase, how much did that fuck your plans up really? Because and your nerves as well, because you've been preparing for one opponent for this big comeback, and last minute it's a different.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was preparing for a kid who was at 5 professional fights, grappler, a younger lad, a little bit less experience than me. Get switched with a southpaw Brazilian who's super game and has had like 5 times the fights to me. It was a bit like, shit. But I've always said I'm here working on myself constantly. I'm trying to become the best version of myself constantly. So, as I said to him at the time when he told me I was fighting this kid, I just said, I'm ready for anyone. And it showed that tonight.
You touched on the composure there as well. I clocked you a couple of times when them big bombs were coming. You almost checked yourself and stepped out, reset, and then went. Yeah. Where maybe in the past you might have went, right, cool, let's see who sort of goes.
Because I do love a scrap, don't I? I love stepping in and having it with people. But I knew that was the only way you could beat me. So I just kept telling myself, composure. I said it over and over again. But like as I was walking out and saying to myself, compose, I'm going to knock him out. Compose, I'm going to knock him out. And yeah, that was what I tried to do in there. And I mean, I can't even really remember the finish now. It was fucking elbows or something, wasn't it? But yeah, lovely. I'm fucking made up.
I know Luke's coming out, so we're making this super quick. But your fans out there, look, MMA fans can be fickle at times, and one loss can... they want to move on to the next thing. But for you, walking out of that, seeing that celebration you just got there, what does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, the loyal ones will always stay loyal, won't they? And the divvies will always be fucking divvies. So, if you wanted me to lose, fuck you. And if I see you, I'll punch your head in. And if you wanted me to win, fucking nice one. See you all in fucking Newcastle, hopefully.
Oh, well, that was just my last one. They've got shows every other week now, between now and the end of the year. Newcastle, the card that you're eyeing?
Activity. I love being active. It's the longest time I've had off since I've been a pro. And obviously I took it because of the last fight, but yeah, get me fucking back in there. I'm ready. Anyone, Newcastle.
In terms of names, is there anybody that you're looking at in particular?
They'll all be calling me out because I'm the fucking boy at the end of the day, aren't I? I don't mention people who are below me. So let's do Cage Warriors off me and let's see who actually steps up. Because there's plenty of people who've got plenty of things to say. When it comes to fucking writing a name on a piece of paper, the fucking pen runs out of ink, I think.
Perfect. Look, Adam, you can go and watch it. Thank you so much and congratulations, mate.